Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of going through the assessment book, the book that the students are allowed to write in. We're reviewing for the final exam, starting here. It is not enough to circle the letter of the right answer. You have to have some kind of explanation or show some kind of work as to why. And we'll see how many we can get through in each video, and there's going to be a series of videos. Starting with number 1 in assessment 1. How long is each side of the square that has an area of 25 square meters? Well, if you see 25 square meters, how long is each side? You know that you need to take the square root of 25, and you should have that absolutely memorized. You should not need a calculator for that. You should know the square root of 25 is 5, and that should be your answer. Number 2, which statement is true for the square root of 13 and the square root of 15? Are square root of 13 and square root of 15 rational numbers? No, because these are not perfect squares. The square root of perfect squares are rational numbers. You know what your perfect squares are, 4, 16, 25, etc. But these are not, so they're not rational. The value of the square root of 15 is less than the value of the square root of 13. That's not true. And the value of the square root of 13 is greater than the value of the square root of 15. That's not true either. Both square root of 13 and square root of 15 lie between the whole numbers 3 and 4. Well, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and 13 and 15 lie between 9 and 16. So that is the true statement. Number 3, consider the table below. What are the slope and y-intercept of the function? All right. Your x value is your run. Your y value is your rise. I should say the change in x and the change in y. So to go from -1 to 1 is adding 2. To go from 4 to 10 is adding 6. So your rise is 6. Your run is 2. Rise over run is the definition of slope. 6 over 2 breaks down to 6 divided by 2 is 3. So your slope is 3. Your y-intercept, now there's only one answer that says slope is 3. That's C. But if more than one said that, how would we figure out the y-intercept? Well, the 0 value for x is between -1 and 1. So the y value for the y-intercept is going to be between 4 and 10, right in the middle. And what's in between? 7. So that explains that part. Now, okay, let's go down to number 4. Consider the equation below. 3x plus 5 equals 2 times x minus 1 plus x minus 3. Which statement best describes the solution? Do we have many? Do we have one solution? Or do we have no solutions? Well, let's first start by simplifying this a little bit. We'll distribute the 2 to the x. So that's 2x. 2 to -1 is minus 2 plus x minus 3. Now let's combine our like terms. So we've got 2x plus x is 3x. -2 minus 3 is minus 5. So we have 3x plus 5 equals 3x minus 5. Now, if we take away the 3x from both sides, we get 5 equals -5. Well, 5 does not equal -5. That makes no sense, which means we have no solutions. The Smiths are building a ramp to their porch. The porch is 5 feet off the ground. Building regulations state that the ramp must begin 12 feet from the base of the porch. How long is the ramp? This is just a Pythagorean theorem question, and this side right here is going to be the same as this side, so it's 5 and 12. So 12 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. Pythagorean theorem. You should have memorized 12 squared is 144, and you should have memorized that 5 squared is 25. You should not need a calculator for this. 144 plus 25 is 169. So C equals square root of 169 equals 13. Also, something you should have memorized. I've been telling you all year. And I'm going to stop this segment there, and we'll make another video starting with number 6.